5 things anyone can do to help support radiant skin. Hello, I'm Nancy Byrne. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and I specialize in holistic facials. Okay, 5 things you can do to support radiant skin. Let's just get the first 2 out of the way. You know what they are. They're on every list because they're so important. Hydration and a good night's sleep. Okay, hydration. I want you to think about this a little bit differently. Notice I didn't say drink enough water. Yes, of course you should drink water, but you want to think about pairing drinking water and non-caffeinated beverages like herbal teas with watery foods. This is known as eating your water. So you can hydrate more efficiently by pairing water and eating foods. So a great example is having a glass of water alongside eating an apple is actually more hydrating than having 2 glasses of water. Another example of this pairing is the classic beauty waters we see. Lemon water that we see at spas, you can put goji berries in water. Fruit inside water helps to form a little bit of a gel which the body can hold on to longer than just water alone. So try some simple things like that. There's a great book called Quench that talks about this, and I will link it below. Okay, the other part of hydration is external hydration. You want to think about having a hydrating spray or layering a hydrating spray with a facial balm or facial oil to keep a nice barrier. Definitely when you're doing a gua sha routine or a facial massage, but also at night, during the day if your skin tends to get dry, or if your office space is dry, or if you live in a dry climate. Okay, sleep. Getting a good night's sleep. Vital for skin. The skin repairs itself overnight. The brain repairs itself overnight. Sleep is important for everything. So the next 3 tips will also support this idea of sleep hygiene, having a little sleep routine before you go to bed to get the body in a state of rest. Other things you can do for sleep besides a sleep routine are putting down your phone at least an hour before bed, letting the eyes relax, letting the brain relax. Ideally, you should take long breaks from your phone throughout the day because looking down at your phone constantly can promote wrinkles just from the poor posture and the formation of jowls. And also looking at your phone or computer all day tends to put a lot of strain on the eyes, so you might be kind of squinting and causing wrinkles around the eyes. Okay, the next 3 tips are all great on their own for supporting skin radiance, but you can also use 2 or 3 of them to support your bedtime routine and a solid night's sleep. These 3 tips are scalp massage, gua sha massage or facial massage, and soaking your feet in magnesium. So you can start by massaging the bone around your ear, go all the way around, doing circles nice and slow. On the bone, you can use pretty heavy pressure, see what feels good for you. I'm going a little faster than you should, but take your time, go around the ear, and then go a little higher into the hairline and repeat that comma shape again. Then repeat it on the other side, and then go into your scalp. Move your scalp around with your fingertips. So you're attaching your fingertips to your scalp and moving it around. You're not just moving the hair around. Move the scalp around, massage everything. You can also push back for a nice lift. This will bring blood flow to the area to help promote glowing skin. It'll help lift. And some people notice that if they do a couple minutes of massage every day, that they notice the little baby hairs along their hairline grow back too. So that's a bonus. Okay, so we've gone over hydration, good sleep, scalp massage for multiple benefits, including promoting good sleep. The next tip is learning a simple facial massage or gua sha massage. This is great to follow up after you do your scalp massage. I will pin 2 videos below where you can learn a simple massage to do as part of your bedtime routine or just two to three times a week to support radiant skin. And finally, magnesium soak. Okay, so you can use a magnesium soak in either a bathtub or add it to a foot bath and soak your feet for a minimum of 20 minutes. This will help sleep, which we know will support radiant skin, but magnesium is the master mineral and it supports all the systems in the body, which ultimately will help with radiant skin. It calms the nervous system. It can ultimately help with hormonal balance. It really does a little bit of everything. It helps with energy, and you should see a change in your skin if you use it regularly. The company I trust, I will link below. Okay, so those are my 5 tips for radiant skin that also have a slew of other benefits. So get good sleep, hydrate internally and externally, give yourself a loving scalp massage, give yourself a loving gua sha or facial massage, and soak your feet in magnesium.